So, I'm watching this video produced by a big ad agency. It's all about the definition of integrated advertising. It was clever and somewhat amusing, so I settled in for 3 minutes and 41 seconds. As I watched, an uneasiness began to appear that I couldn't quite put my finger on. The script was good, the visuals engaging, the sound design, music and sound effects, though predictable, weren't distracting. The content itself was clear and to the point, but as I thought longer, I started to ask myself why they were trying to convince me this integrated advertising model was new. Certainly the idea that your advertising messages need to agree across all media isn't new. Advertising people have been doing that forever. The kicker finally shows up. Apparently, this idea is so new and revolutionary because there are now online components. There's email and Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and Pinterest and blogs and websites and statistical analysis. See? It's new! It's as if Saatchi & Saatchi has just discovered the old ways of push advertising are failing and have now latched onto a new buzzword, integrated advertising, to look and sound relevant. But it's really an old word, an old concept, which is where they lose me. I've been in and around advertising and marketing since 1977, and I've never experienced a time where the integration of messages across media wasn't considered important. Yet Saatchi actually says advertising today must be integrated, not like the old days. Seriously? I know I'm cutting this pretty finely, but it speaks to a problem advertising agencies may have. People don't believe or trust them. I know I look skeptically on anything any advertising agency has to say about marketing online. They've been out of touch for so long, so slow to adapt, and so entrenched in their thinking that I have a hard time believing they are now experts at just about anything online. And I'm not the only one who's skeptical. Take this comment, for example. It's edited for content since we're a family-friendly company, but you'll get the point. Quote, "This totally makes me want to buy a bleep ton of more junk I don't bleeping need. And I'm going to need a new house to store it all. I better get a second job so I can afford the payments. It's so amazing to be living in the 21st century. Thanks so much, advertising bleepwads." End quote. No doubt about it, advertising is a very dirty word to many. And when studies show us traditional advertising online is losing traction, while content marketing is in ascendance, and ad agencies are well behind in applying these concepts, there's even more reason to look at them sideways. Part of the problem may lie in how people perceive the word advertising. To me, it means pushy, shallow, and disingenuous, which is exactly what the online world has been rejecting since I had my first America Online account and 9600 baud modem in the early 90s. Our production guru Ian pointed out via lively discussion that Saatchi was saying a lot of the same stuff we preach about, and perhaps I should consider something less constrictive in the underpants department. Yeah, but I still have a very difficult time with traditional advertising agencies that suddenly and belatedly become expert in something that's been happening for nearly 20 years. Watch the video yourself. It's embedded below. And let me know if I'm crazy or Ian is. Just leave a comment on the blog or send an email to the address on the screen. Now get out and do something.